Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got the Supermon playmat, we've got a Geomon, we got Jupitermon helping us out. We're continuing on with another 4 packs of the Time Stranger box. We're on box number 1, we got box number 2 after this. That first video was a long one at like 45 minutes almost. So hopefully we'll start getting some duplicates and we can start going a little faster. We got Docmon starting us off. Devimon. Garurumon. 7 play cost, 40 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with Garurumon its name or with the TS trait for a cost of 3. Evade. On player when Digivolving, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. Then one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends. Inherited effect. When attacking once per turn, you may play one 4,000 DP or lower Digimon card with the Iliad or Beast trait, Beast, Animal, or Sovereign other than Sea Animal and any of its traits from your hand without paying the cost. Okay. Interesting. Allows a little bit of swarming, but it's at a level 5, so that's a little late for me. Wanamon we've seen. Hisiarumon. Salamon. Metal Greymon. Dimetramon we haven't seen. 4 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 4,000 DP. Blocker, all turns. When any of your other Digimon with the Reptile or Dragonkin trait would leave the battle area by your opponent's effects, by returning this Digimon to the hand, they don't leave. Your turn, inherited effect, your turn once per turn. When your opponent's security stack is removed from, gain 1 memory. Okay, so this one's meant to be like a real protector, is what I'm feeling, because it has blocker. It's only 4,000, but it would stop some rookies from coming in. And then if like one of your bigger ones would leave the battle area, like even after blocking, you can bring this one back to the hand, like if it survives the block, of course. So this one's like really meant as a protector. Hard to maybe 4 in a deck. Submarimon, 5 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from Armadillomon or level 3 with the TS trait for a cost of 2. Armor Purge, when attacking once per turn, you may play 1 Tamer card with the TS trait from your hand with a play cost reduced by 2. No inherited effect, which is normal for the Armor Purge, so not going to knock it on points there. It's good. It's okay. Nothing too crazy. Hackmon. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the Atmon trait for a cost of 0. Your turn, once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, if you have 1 or fewer Tamers, you may play 1 Ray from your hand with the without paying the cost. Then it can be linked to an Atmon for a cost of 1 to give plus 2,000 DP. And Retaliation. Okay, I love Retaliation just as much as I love jamming. This one's real good, especially because there's not too many cards for like normal decks to get rid of link cards, or even for Atmon decks to get rid of opponents' link cards. There's only a couple. So yeah, this one would be a good splash in for pretty much any Atmon deck, simply for the Retaliation, like, because then if they've got like blocker and Retaliation, like just destroyed. Otherwise, like you can link it into like any of your Atmon. So like you've got another level 3, you link this in, now it just is a bomb that runs into their big bad, explodes, deletes it. Yeah, 4 play costs in pretty much any Atmon deck, I would think. We got Owen Dreadnought, 3 play cost. Start of your main phase, by returning this Tamer to the bottom of the deck, you may play 1 Owen Dreadnought from your hand without paying the cost. Then if you don't have a Digimon, you may play 1 Elizamon from your trash without paying the cost. Your turn. When any of your Digimon digivolve into a Reptile or Dragonkin trait Digimon, by suspending this Tamer, that Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP for the turn. Then it may attack. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Again, I'd probably rather play other Owen Dreadnoughts, but it's okay. And we got In Between Theata, which we have seen before, but not this video. 3 play cost, While you have a TS trait Digimon or Tamer on the field, you can ignore this color requirements. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with the TS trait among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Then place this card in the battle area. Main delay, gain 2 memory. Security, place this card in the battle area. Pretty bog standard gain memory type thing for the TS. Next pack. We're moving much faster. We got Kokarimon, Medicmon, Garurumon, 4 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 4,000 DP. Digivolve from a level 3 with Gabumon in its name or with the TS trait for a cost of 2. Jamming on player when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Inherited effect, when attacking once per turn, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Again, I love the jamming. That said, maybe 2 in a deck, because I'm just worried. Like, the jamming's great and all, but your opponent's going to try and target it. You do get to suspend an opponent's Digimon, which is great on play or when Digivolving. Hard to, maybe 4. Protectmon, Locomon, Parrotmon, Sunomon, Gomamon, 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. On Digivolve from level 2 with the TS trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with the Sea Beast or Shaman trait, or Aqua or Sea Animal in any of its traits, and 1 card with the TS trait among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn. When this Digimon unsuspends, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. Again, really, this is a searcher. I like the rest of the stuff it does, so yeah, this is a good one. Definitely a 4 off. Even though he looks like he's up to something sinister with those eyes. Ogremon, 4 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 4,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with a Demon or TS trait for a cost of 2. When this card is trashed from the hand, if you have 5 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. On play or when attacking once per turn, by trashing 1 card in your hand, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. If it can't unsuspend in their next unsuspend phase. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn. When your hand is trashed from this Demon or Titan trait Digimon, may Digivolve into Titanmon or Titan trait Digimon card in the trash with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. So here's the problem that I'm having with these guys, is that I like their effects, where they're like trashing stuff and you're getting some stuff back, and there's some abilities that proc off when you're trashing if you have fewer cards, keep you drawing more cards. But these inherited effects are all the same thus far. So, like, yeah, they could stack where it's like, all right, -1, -2, but we're not getting anything else from them, which means that we're going to rely on the new option cards that allow us to link to give it an ability. So that I'm kind of worried about. We got Invasion of the Titans. 3 play cost, main, draw 2, and trash 2 cards in your hand, then place this card in the battle area. Your turn, when any of your Titan trait Digimon are played, delay. If your opponent has 5 or more memory, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card with the Titan trait from your trash without paying the cost. Security. You may play 1 level 4 or lower Titan trait Digimon card from your hand or trash without paying the cost, then add this card to the hand. I like this one for them. I mean, any card that gives you an ability and then adds it to the hand afterwards, that's pretty cool. And I mean, again, it's working with their playstyle, so nothing that I can really say bad about it. We got Owen Dreadnought, which we just looked at, and we got the secret rare! Yo! That is very pretty. 5 play cost, start of your main phase, gain 1 memory, then if you have 5 or more memory, suspend this tamer and draw 1. All turns, all of your TS trait Digimon get plus 1000 DP. End of your turn, By suspending this tamer, you may activate one on-play or when Digivolving effect of one of your Olympus 12 trait Digimon. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Very pretty. It almost looks like it comes from like a different card game. This is so different in the artwork. Going to be used for a TS deck, not too much else. Like TS Olympus 12, like a very subset of it. Yeah. And again, this is why I'm like, when you buy packs, like make sure you're buying them like from a reputable place, because we have opened 6 packs and we got the secret rare. If I wanted to, like if I was that scummy, I could throw these packs back in, open up the second box. Whenever I get to the secret rare, like get that, and then I could just put the boxes together, close it up, and be like, I've got so many packs. Like I could either sell it as like accidental open, or I could just be like, yeah, no, like I'm selling out the packs individually. So that is something to look for. Like make sure you're buying from like reputable sources. Like there's really no way to check that on places like eBay or things like that. Because like you are just buying packs. Like I just buy boxes when you can. That's what I'm going to tell you. Because you can make sure that there's no shenanigans if the box is sealed. Do not buy boxes where they're just like this, where they're they're just packed down. Just make sure you're buying full boxes. And if you can, if you're in person, make sure you're like looking for the very faint kind of plastic, and make sure it looks right. Like you've seen us open up boxes quite a few times, so you kind of know, or I feel like you should know what a good sealed box looks like versus a resealed one. Like the plastic would be completely different. Just something to keep in mind. Just again, I want to warn people out there, because I have gone to places and heard people be like, hey, I went to the store, counting out that they stitched 2 boxes together after a release event, and I bought it and I didn't get anything great. So just something for you to be wary about. We got Digimon or Gigimon. Inherit effect, your turn, once per turn. When your opponent's security stack is removed from, you may delete one of their Digimon with 3000 DP or less. This one's interesting to me because I know it's probably meant to go in the Owen Dreadnought Medusamon kind of deck, but you could also throw this one in the old Gallantmon, where it increased the DP Digivolution or DP deletion based effects by like, I think it was 2000. So yeah, you could put it in either one. Peoplemon, Cyclonemon, Bukomon. Inherited effect, end of your turn, once per turn, by paying 1 cost, this blue Digimon with the TS trait unsuspends. Okay, that's alright. Caramon X Antibody. Ooh, now we're talking about some stuff. I like this. 4 play cost, 1 Digivolution cost, 3000 DP. Digivolve from Caramon for a cost of 0. When moving or when digivolving, you may play 1 Diaboromon token without paying the cost. Inherit effect, all turns, once per turn. When this Digimon with Diaboromon in its text would leave the battle area, by deleting one of your other Diaboromons, it doesn't leave. I like this one a lot. I do. I'm going to have to like cross-reference with my deck to see if I can make room for this. Because digivolving into a rookie and putting out a token that I could then delete to bring out Armageddon, pretty gosh darn cool. Definitely like this one. Abyss Sanctuary Throne Room. 3 play cost. While you have no face-up security cards, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Security all turns. All of your blue or yellow TS trait Digimon gain blocker. While you have Neptune or Venusmon, all of your blue or yellow trait TS Digimon gain alliance. Main, add your bottom security card to the hand and place this card face up as the bottom security card. Then you may play 1 blue or yellow TS trait Digimon card from your hand with the play cost reduced by 3. Security, you may play one level 4 or lower blue or yellow TS trait Digimon card from your hand or trash without paying the cost. I mean, it's alright. I mean, being able to play it in your security to give all of your blue or yellows blockers, that's nice. I think it'd be like much more fearsome if it was purple, so then they all have retaliation blocker. Like, ooh, that'd be just dirty. We got Goblimon, which we have seen. Right? I'm pretty sure. Could have been Shamanmon. We'll read them. 3 play costs, 1 Digivolution costs 1000 DP. Digivolve from Sunamon or level 2 with the TS trait for a cost of 0. Your turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Demon or Titan trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. And then it's got the same thing that all the others have had down there. Where when a card is trashed from, it can Digivolve into a Demon or Titan. Titanmon or Titan with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1 from the trash. Asuna, 3 play costs, start of your turn. If you have 4 or less memory, by returning this tamer to the bottom of the deck, you may play one Asuna or 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card with the TS trait or 3 Musketeer in its text from your trash without paying the cost. On play, by trashing 1 card with the 3 Musketeer in its text or the TS trait from your hand, draw 2. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Nothing too crazy there. We got Blimpmon, 5 play costs, 2 Digivolution costs, 5000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with the TS trait for a cost of 2. On player, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Among them, add 1 Machine, Cyborg, TS trait Digimon card, or Tamer card among them to the hand, or place it as any of your Machine, Cyborg, or TS trait Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards. Return the rest to the top or bottom of the deck. Inherited Effect Reboot. I like this one. I mean, the ability to just add stuff to the Digivolution cards is great, and with this one having Reboot, it means that if you do pick this one up as part of those from another one's search, it can put that underneath it and give your big guy Reboot, because he is a machine. So yeah, this one I would definitely put as, if you're going to put 2 in a deck, I would definitely throw 4 in a deck, because I feel like it could be really worthwhile. Muchomon, 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution costs, 1000 DP. On play, you may suspend 1 level 6 or lower Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Shoto card and 1 card with Avian or Bird in any of its traits, or the Vortex Warrior trait among them to the hand. Return the rest of the bottom of the deck. Inherited Effect, all turns, once per turn. When this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory. Something I don't understand why they're doing is they're going, yes, Avian or Bird in any of its traits, or the Vortex Warrior trait. Like, it could have been Avian, Bird, or Vortex Warriors. I don't understand that. But yeah, it's okay. Nothing crazy. Sylphimon, alright. 8 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs, 8000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with the TS trait for a cost of 3. DNA Digivolve with a yellow and either blue or red level 4. I believe that's blue. Yeah. On player, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5000 DP for the turn. Then, one of your Digimon may attack. If DNA Digivolving, one of your Digimon gains Security Attack +1 and plus 5000 DP for the turn. All turns, once per turn. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, other than by your effects, you may play 1 level 4 or lower yellow, red, or TS trait Digimon card from its Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Inherited Effect, all turns, once per turn. When this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by your effects, you may play 1 level 4 or lower yellow or red or TS trait Digimon cards from its Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Okay, so this is just carried over, which is nice. And that is very interesting. So, like, you could take out Gatomon from underneath it, and in doing so, it wouldn't leave the area and kind of start to set you up for a second DNA Digivolution. Because if your opponent can't get rid of it that easy, then you take Gatomon out, you take Halsamon out, Alright, now those two are ready to DNA Digivolve. So just something you can prepare for. And we got Oryamon. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from green or black, is dual color black-green. Digivolve from level 5 with the Digipolice or Seeker trait for a cost of 3. Piercing and Blocker. When Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one play cost 7 or Digipolice or Seeker trait card among them without paying the cost. Return the rest to the top or bottom of the deck. All turns, once per turn, when any of your Digimon or Tamers suspend, Digivolve to one of your opponent's Digimon. Yo, that's pretty wild. That's pretty good. I like that. Definitely good. Just like the Digivolve 2 just for suspending a Tamer, like, or Digimon or Tamers. Ooh, yeah, no, that is super easy to do. I mean, it is a level 6, but that is a super easy thing to do. I'd probably put it at, like, definitely, like, not like a main mega, but, like, one that, like, I can't, because I made side megas, made megas. This is kind of, like, somewhere in between. We got Greymon, which I don't remember if we've seen. 5 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with Agumon its name or with the TS trait for a cost of 2. Blocker on deletion. Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Inherited effect Raid. Nothing too crazy there. Vademon, 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with the TS trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, return one of your opponent's play cost 3 or lower Digimon or Tamers to the top of their deck. Inherit effect when attacking once per turn, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. If hand destruction ever becomes a thing in this game, this card is going to get banned. I mean, if mass hand destruction, like if there's ever a card which would allow you to start just ripping apart your opponent's hand. Because if there's ever a game state where your opponent has like one card in their hand and you get this down and you put that card and you put that Tamer back on the top of their deck and then they like run through their hand and so they'll have like no cards in their hand and they'll just keep drawing the same card. Like that is like a frozen game state for them and they can't play the game. So I could see if this game goes in such a direction, which I don't see it happening, this one would get banned in that way, because returning a card to the top of the opponent's deck just so that they have to redraw it, that could definitely do it. Weregarurumon. Tapmon. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, draw one and trash one card in your hand. I think that's the last Digiegg that we needed. Wargrowlmon, 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Trash main, if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, play this card with the play cost reduced by 2. On player, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Inherit effect, on deletion, you may play one level 4 or lower Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. Again, nothing too crazy here, I don't think. Garurumon. Growlmon. I don't think we've seen Growlmon. We've seen Guilmon. 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. On player, when Digivolving, if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, you may play one purple Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your trash without paying the cost. Inherit effect, when attacking once per turn, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. It's alright. I'd put it at 2 in a deck, because I'm just worried that this wouldn't go off very often. That's alright, but nothing too crazy there. Ryudamon, 3 play cost, 1 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolve from Kyokyomon, or a level 2 with the Digipolice or Seeker trait for a cost of 0. Your turn. When any of your Shu are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into Hasiaryumon in the hand for a Digivolution cost of 3, ignoring the Digivolution requirements. Inherited effect. All turns, once per turn. When this Digimon suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with as high or lower play costs as this Digimon. Again, alright, nothing too crazy. Elizamon, 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. On play, by trashing 1 card with the Reptile, Dragonkin, or Liberator trait in your hand, draw 2. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn. When your opponent's security stack is removed from, gain 1 memory. We know they do that pretty easy. This is meh. So I'd put it at like 2, maybe 4? I don't know. Hyogamon, 4 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 4000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with a Demon or TS trait for a cost of 2. When this card is trashed from the hand, if you have 5 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. On player, when attacking, once per turn, by trashing 1 card in your hand, one of your Digimon with the Demon or Shaman or Titan traits gains Jamming and Blocker until your opponent's turn ends. Roll trait has Demon type. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn, when your hand is trashed from this Demon or Titan trait, Digimon may Digivolve into Titanmon or a Titan trait Digimon card in the trash with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. So far, I think this is the strongest out of them, simply because you can trash a card in your hand and it gains. Then one of your Digimon with the Demon or Shaman or Titan trait gains Jamming and Blocker. Like, oh, jamming again. I love jamming, so good. So yeah, this one's probably the strongest that we've seen out of the champions. We got a new Medusamon. Very cool. 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Raid Progress Piercing. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. Then, by returning 2 cards from their trash to the bottom of the deck, they play 2 Petrification tokens. Digimon White, 3000 DP, your turn. This Digimon can't suspend. On deletion, trash your top security card. After this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for each of your opponent's Digimon until their turn ends. So yeah, pretty cool. Glad it's at a rare, because the last Medusamon we had was at super rare, so it was kind of hard to get them. And we got, Inori, talk about super rares. Love that. 3 play cost, no Digivolution cost. Start of your, of course it doesn't have Digivolution cost, it's a tamer. Oh, sorry. 3 play cost, start of your main phase. If you have 4 or less memory, gain 1 memory. All turns, when your security stack is removed from, by suspending this tamer, one of your Igeomon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Igichuasmon in its name in the hand without paying the cost. Security, play this card without paying the cost. So yeah, definitely going with the Aegismon deck. Nothing else really can work with it. So yeah, keep that in mind. But with that, we finish off another 4 packs. Join us next time as we finish off the left side of the box. As always, if you guys have any ideas for future videos, leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon, because we upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.